Hi, I'm Rob with Rider Manufacturing. And over a course of a week, we get a lot of questions here at Rider Manufacturing. And recently this week, I was down in Nashville, Tennessee. I went down to visit a plant, and a young gentleman comes to me and goes, "Question for you." He goes, "Is Teflon required?" And I asked him what he was doing, and he's hooking up some new fill lines in the plant. But I'll get back to that question here in just a second. So in case you didn't know, Teflon was early developed in the early 1900s by a farm boy named Roy Pluckett of New Carl, Ohio. Around 1938 or so, he got involved with General Motors, and then DuPont came into the picture about 1941. Around 1945, DuPont kind of patented their version of their Teflon line. So now DuPont's not the only player in town. There's several manufacturers of Teflon tape. Actually, the name was started out as plumber's tape in the early 1900s. Big fancy name. Don't ask me how to say it, but it's easy to say PTFE or Teflon tape. Makes it easy. It was in the 1970s that DuPont said, "Hey, you know what? Let's add some things to this." So what we're known for right now, everybody know we have our normal half-inch regular white tape, right? It's all great. We use it daily. But in 1970, they said, let's make things a little more complicated. So the white is good for the MPT up to 3/8 inch. They call it a gas type use. Then they have the yellow version, which is good for a half-inch up to 2-inch. They call it like portable water supply. We have the green tape. It's a little bit thicker in density, basically used for medical oxygen lines, things of that nature. They also have a gray. And gray contains nickel. It's actually an anti-seizing tape. And then the last one they have is copper. It actually has copper in it, and it's considered a certified lubricant. So of all the tapes, it's actually considered a certified lubricant. You can get not just in tape form, you can get it in paste. We at Radman have that. We don't stock the yellows, the pinks, and the coppers and things, but we do have the white. We have the green, of course, in different sizes. And our flyer that you probably get in your catalogs, if you don't have it, we can send it to you. We actually have a way here that shows you how to actually properly install Teflon tape. It's very important, and you do that. As you can see, it's actually on sale as well. A couple things as far as insulation. You want to wear your gloves. Several reasons why is whether you're working with steel, brass, there's slivers, you can cut yourself. But the most important thing is when you're doing stuff, especially for oxygen, you don't want the oil off your fingers to get involved in the tape or on your fitting. So it's a good habit, wear your latex gloves. So back to the question was, as you can see, I'm a gearhead from the 80s, right? It's a tonneau ramp for a small block Chevy put together with Teflon. And it's great. So when you put it together, it makes things go in smoother, easier. And then when you want to take it apart, it comes back apart a lot easier as well. So it's a great lubricant is what it is, basically. So if you have any other questions, get back to us. So what I did, I told the young man, I said, no, it's not required to use Teflon on fittings, but I would highly recommend it. So again, if you need some more information, you want to reach out to Radderman, keep following us here, but we'll help you out as when we can. Thank you for your time. Have a great and safe day.